you, how has the process of playing the character of Caesar changed from the first film to this film?
The process in terms of technologically,
Yes.
or emotionally?
Both.
Well, technologically, it's moved on in the sense that in this film we're shooting on these huge, big outdoor locations. There's virtually not one indoor set that we filmed on this one. So the technology is robust enough to be able to, to take filming outside on those locations. But in terms of playing the character, we arrive at the beginning of the movie from Rise of the Planet of the Apes with Caesar at 10 years on. So he is actually a much older character that is now a leader, a statesman-like figure. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and therefore there's a lot of gravitas in the performance. He's more physically upright. He's more human-like, I suppose, in his physicality. He has a wife. He has a teenage son. He has a young infant. So there's the complexities of when the humans return and he realises that there is going to be an escalating conflict. He does really bear the weight of it on his shoulders, and so you see a very stressed, worried, and leader who's trying to hold up everything that they built, all of the ape community that they built. So that's where we enter the story.
Speaking of technology, you seem very comfortable working with technologies, yes?
Yeah, certain technologies. I'm not very good at typing very fast on my iPhone. Actually.
Really?
Hopeless.
So now how different, in terms of technology, how different is this film versus the first one for your character?
Not really necessarily just for my character, but for everyone. As I was saying, the ability to shoot on these big locations with these new robust marker systems that enable us to be in water or be in extreme, very cold conditions, or in New Orleans we were filming 100% humidity, and it was so the extremes of the head-mounted cameras that we have are very much more resolution, so they can pick up our facial expressions. But also, you'll see a huge difference in the way that the rendering is working. It's much more detailed. So all of the facial expressions that all of the actors playing apes are making in their performances are incredibly realised. And the texturing, the fur, the eyes, the light, the skin, everything is now so far evolved that if you put them side by side, and you'll see some of that today, you will see virtually no difference between the actor's face and the ape's face in terms of the nuance of the performance.
What was the process like to find Caesar's voice? Because that could have so easily been campy, but it was beautiful in the first film. How long did it take you to
That was a really difficult one. Because of course, apes at this point in time of their evolution can't actually speak. In the future, they probably will be able to, but it was it was trying to find a place where there was a logic to it, so that it comes from not being able to overly articulate, so that it doesn't sound like you or I speech where our tongues hit the back of our teeth and we're very clipped in the way that we can talk. But finding a way that he is that feels like it's coming from a large chest cavity, that it's to do with breathing, that it's to do with still trying to find the words that he's saying.
When the first movie came out, there was just an overwhelming response to your performance as Caesar, and a lot of people pushing for awards for you to be recognized as an actor. We saw that again last year with Scarlett Johansson in Her. Do you think that it's inevitable that people are going to start recognizing performances like yours as just normal actor performances for Best Actor Oscars or
look, I think, for instance, people have said to me, do you think there should be a special category for performance captured roles? And I actually disagree entirely, because I think it is exactly what you're saying. We are just actors doing our jobs. We're playing characters. Whether you wear a costume and makeup and a team of artists creates that for you, or whether you're wearing a digital costume and digital makeup, or whether you don't appear on screen at all, like Scarlett Johansson, who I actually think turned in the most amazing performance in Her, and was the centre of the movie and was incredibly emotionally engaging. Really, the time has come to be a bit more broad-minded, I think, about performances. performance is acting is not film rather I should say is not an actor's medium, it's a director's medium. Every single actor's performance, whether it be live action, performance capture, audio, is manipulated or enhanced in some way by the choice of shot, the editing, however the director chooses the material. So I think now the mystery of performance capture is fading, and everyone really knows how it's created, which is basically it is another set of cameras capturing an actor's performance. I think people might be able to just turn the attention more onto, well, is this character, does it move me, does it engage me, does it make me cry, does it make me laugh, does it, and I think that's the bigger question.
Do you look forward to this movie opening up that question again when it comes time to award you?
I mean, I don't particularly want to have to be the spokesman for it every single time, because it's not, it's not my job to do that.
So well, though.
But it's I suppose I keep getting put under a microscope every time these things happen, because but as more actors create roles, and they will, because it's being used more as an industry standard technology, then I think that it will happen eventually, because people will realise that there shouldn't be a discrimination.
What was it like working with Matt Reeves and having a new director come in for the sequel?
He was amazing. Matt is, he is such a perfectionist. He is a brilliant actor's director in all of the huge scale of this movie, and with all the technology, with shooting native 3D, performance capture, all of those things. He never ever forgot what we were there to do, which was to create an emotionally engaging story on a mythic landscape with great characters. And so I think he's brought something really beautiful home, I think.
Great, can't wait to see it. Thanks.
Thank you guys so much.
Mr. Oldman.
Yep, that's me.